right, now we're on page 466. Let's get to it. Jeremy makes a paperweight for his mother in the shape of a square pyramid. So I know it's going to be a square base with triangles coming off each side. So that's what my net is going to look like. That's my net. The base of the pyramid has a side length of 4 centimeters. So each one of these lines is 4 centimeters. And the lateral faces have heights of 5 centimeters. So the height of these is 5 centimeters. After he finishes, he realizes that the paperweight is too small and decides to make another one. To make the second pyramid, he doubles the length of the base in the first pyramid. So he doubles this. So now 4 doubled would mean 4 times 2. So now this is 8. Now it doesn't say anything about the height changed. Okay. So for numbers 5a through 5c, choose yes or no to indicate whether the statement is correct. The surface area of the second pyramid is 144 centimeters squared. Well, to know if that's true or not, you have to find the surface area. So if this is 8 by 8 now, 8 times 8 is 64. And then the area for the triangle would be 1/2 times the base, which the new base is 8, the second triangle. And the height is still 5. And then there are 4 of them. So I know half of 8 is 4, so 4 times 5 times 4. 4 times 5 is 20, and then times 4 is going to be 80. And 80 plus the 64 from the base would give us a total surface area of, 144. So this is true. Again, never erase your work. You can just get more scratch paper. Okay, the surface area doubled from the first pyramid to the second. Well, check it. We know the first one is 144, and the first pyramid had bases of 4, so it would be 4 times 4, which is 16. And then for each of the triangles, it would be 1/2 times base times height. And then since there's 4 of them, it would be times 4. So you multiply that out, get that answer, and then add 16 to it, get that answer, and then see if that is half of 144. Or in other words, if you take this answer and multiply it by 2, do you get 144? If you do, then that is true. If you don't, then that is a no. Again, you can pause or rewind. I'm going to let you do that math. Okay, the lateral area doubled from the first pyramid to the second. Okay, so the first pyramid, again, for the lateral area, that means just the triangles. So you would do 1/2 times the base of the first one, which was 4, times the height, 5, and then there are 4 triangles. So you're going to find that answer, and then you're going to compare it to the dimensions for the second one, the bigger one that he made, which was 1/2 times now 8, because he changed the base, times 5, and there's still 4 of them, so times 4, get that answer. And then you're going to check, is this answer twice as big as this answer? Or in other words, if you multiply this answer by 2, do you get this answer, the same answer? If you do get that same answer, then it's yes. If you don't, it's no. So the numbers are all set up for you. You just need to work it out. Okay, number 6. identify the figure shown. So identify it, what is it, and find its surface area. Okay, well, this is a 9 by 9, so it's 9 by 9 by 9, so that shape is a square. It has a square base, and then the sides are triangles, so it is a square pyramid. So my net would be a square, and then with triangles coming off, and I need to find the surface area. So these bases, it told me, were 9, and the height, it told me, of each of these triangles is 16. So now I need to find the area of this square, which would be 9 by 9, which is 81, and then the area for each of the triangles. To find the area of a triangle, 1/2 times the base, which in this case is 9, times the height, which they told me was 16. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles, so times 4. And then I need to remember to add the base of it, which was 81. And then that will give you your total surface area. Okay. And I think writing out this equation and showing my net is my explanation or my reasoning. I showed it mathematically in this case. I showed it mathematically and with a diagram, with a picture. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. But again, okay, let me just add this caveat. Again, explain how you found your answer. You could also explain that you could write out in words, the base is a square, and since all the sides are triangles, it makes it a pyramid, and it's named after its base, so it is a square pyramid. And then I found the area by using the area of a triangle times 4, because there are 4 triangles, and the area of the square base, which was 9 times 9, 81. So you could write that out as well, if depending on, the requirements of your teacher. But it just means explain what you did. So just put into words what you did here mathematically. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.